Today we're going to talk about how to use Wiki in the classroom for instruction. So first you may be thinking, what is a wiki? Wikis are essentially open system web pages that can continuously be edited. This allows for collaboration to be continuous. The most famous wiki is Wikipedia that any user can open and edit. So why would you want to incorporate wikis into the classroom? Wikis are great for group projects. You as the teacher can provide most of the content for the students to build on, or you can give them a prompt and let the students be creative with the content. Students can have the ability to be in control over the project and not feel as if they are only receiving information from a teacher. Essentially, the student can be the author. Wikis are great to use for group projects because students can easily collaborate and read and edit each other's work. Wiki allows for there to not only be one leader in a group, so everyone can easily contribute. As a teacher, Wiki also has a separate tracking feature that allows you to see when a wiki has been edited or changed and who made those edits. This can help you to see who all is truly working on the project. So let's go over some tips on how to slowly incorporate Wiki into the classroom. First, you should have a discussion between yourself and the administration of the school to understand the school's policies on social media. Before initial use of wikis in the classroom, you need to set guidelines and expectations and discuss them with your students. Students should receive written guidelines and those expectations and even be signed by the student and their guardian. This should include what will happen if a student publishes any inappropriate content or looks up any inappropriate content. You will also want to explore other classroom wikis from other teachers. You can look for inspiration from these other wikis and really see what seems to work better. You will want to know the ins and outs of the software you choose to use to utilize for wikis. You will want to incorporate the use of wikis for yourself and not just your students. So use a wiki to keep parents informed of events in your class, post assignments, and even content related to the relevant coursework you're discussing in class. If you don't use wikis frequently, then it's going to be harder for the students to grow confidence. So the more that you incorporate them into your classroom, the more confidence students will gain and allow them to create better products in the end. When you are ready to use wikis in your class, you need to make sure that you again review those guidelines and expectations that you previously set for students regarding the use of those wikis. This is important so students understand consequences. You should also provide students with a detailed rubric and instructions so they understand and know what the project entails and what is expected of them. While students are working, make sure to closely monitor their activities. While monitoring activities, encourage that collaboration and interaction between groups. This is very important the first couple of times you work with the wikis. Make sure everyone is getting to experience this activity. When all groups are finished, allow time in class for groups to present their project or for classmates to peer review. No matter what subject you teach, there's a way to incorporate wikis. If you teach history, you could have students create a wiki over a historical figure or a historical event, like a battle or maybe a rise of an empire. If you teach English, you could have students edit sentences or paragraphs, and they could even create poetry or journals. If you're a math teacher, you could post word problems on Wiki and allow students to answer them. You can even allow students to work in groups and create word problems for other groups to work. If you're a science teacher, you could have students create a page over a famous scientist or work on a project over maybe a disease. You may have other ideas of activities that you could do with wikis, and these are just a few. So here's some different wiki sites that you can choose to then incorporate into your classroom. Wikidot has a basic level, which is free to use for anyone. This has easy to use templates so that you can build your wikis. PBWorks has over 300,000 education-based workspaces, so you or the student can easily build a website or a web page to share with others. Fandom is really cool because it allows you to create visual wikis. Now we're going to go over PB Works, which is what I have used for my classroom. So this is your login page. If you need to create an account, you just sign up for an account. It's super simple and it's free. Once you've signed up for an account, you then have to choose your address for your wiki itself. So you have to sign up a wiki. So as you can see, I titled mine the main biology.pbworks.com, and it is for education, and I agreed. And now here's the page for the wiki. As you can see, this is before I edited the page. So you have your front page right here, and you can go to a view or an edit side. On the right-hand corner, you can see all the different pages that this wiki has and different tools that you can use. Here is just showing you the Page and Files tab, and you can click on any of these and edit those pages. And then specifically, I'm showing you my biology home page. So as you can see, I titled it Biology, Welcome to Class, and the different topics that we will cover throughout the year. And then on the right-hand side, you can also see the other pages as well. You can have an activity tracker, you can have a page just for assignments, or anything that you need. Here are the works cited for all of this information, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My contact information is jrmain@uark.edu. Thank you.